The start of the 2025-26 season, just like the end of the previous campaign, wasn't very kind to Manchester United. They failed to win any of their first 3 games of the season, which involved an embarrassing loss to 4th-tier Grimsby Town that saw them bow out of the EFL Cup in the first round. They also fell to neighbours Manchester City as well as Brentford, conceding 3 goals to each of those teams. Considering they finished last season 15th on the Premier League table, that start to the season did not spark confidence in the fans at all, and just a few weeks into the campaign, there were already rumours that Ruben Amorim was going to get sacked less than a year after he was hired. Heck, we even called him the worst coach in the Premier League, but he seems to be turning everything around now. After a dramatic 4-2 win against Brighton on Saturday, the Red Devils climbed up to 4th on the Premier League table, guaranteeing that they would end the night in the Champions League places. 9 games in, and Man United sit above world champions Chelsea and Premier League champions Liverpool on the Premier League table. So it begs the question, are Manchester United back? Let's talk about it. Man United recorded their first win of the season on the 30th of August, beating Burnley 3-2. But everyone said that was just a newly promoted side, so it was nothing to be very proud of. And it didn't help that they lost the very next game, which was the Manchester derby. But they responded to that by beating Chelsea 2-1. But again, fans and pundits said that they only got that win because Chelsea fell to 10 men in the 5th minute of the game. And yet again, they weren't able to build on that, going on to lose the next game against Brentford, continuing the trend of Amorim being unable to win back-to-back Premier League games since he was hired in November 2024. But then October came around and they started to build momentum. They opened the month by beating Sunderland, but again, that was just a newly promoted side, they said. The main test was going to come against reigning champions Liverpool at Anfield. No one really gave United a chance going into that game, but they were able to beat Liverpool in their own backyard and win back-to-back Premier League games for the first time in the Ruben Amorim era. Some skeptics still said that United were only lucky to have won that game because Liverpool were in horrible form, having lost 3 straight games coming into that one, but the Red Devils kept up the form. They went up against Brighton, a team that had often given them problems in the past, and beat them pretty comfortably in front of the home fans. So, from being mocked about being unable to win back-to-back Premier League games for close to a year, Ruben Amorim has now won 3 games on the bounce, and perhaps more impressively, they have now recorded 5 wins in 7 games. Of course, they aren't exactly where they want to be just yet, but they are surely making significant progress fast. But the question still remains, are they back now? We'll try to answer that question in a second, but first, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, go do that right away so you never miss out on our amazing content. Now, to answer the big question, what we'll say is that United are on the right path. Having the privilege of playing just 1 game per week due to their absence from European competitions and an early exit from the EFL Cup, they surely had to make it count. Players are getting more rest than their counterparts, and it seems to be showing. Amorim is also getting the full support of the owners. They backed him in the summer transfer window, giving him all the players they needed. And even when the media and the fans were coming hard on the gaffer when things weren't going well in the early weeks of the season, the owners still backed him and gave him time, allowing him to persist with his system and operate without pressure. You could say that these intangibles are what have started to yield dividends early on. And you know what makes the future look a little brighter? Man United have already played Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea and City, so you could say the toughest games in the first round of fixtures are already behind them, so now they can try and build on their form with a relatively easy run ahead of them. But it is also very important that Man United don't get carried away. The race is a marathon, not a sprint, and the club has actually been here before. They finished 2nd on the Premier League table in the 2017-18 season under Jose Mourinho. Everyone said they were back after that, but the following season they fell to 6th place. Or would then take them to a 3rd place finish in the 2019-20 season and a 2nd place finish in the 2019-20 season. At this point, everyone truly believed that Man United were back, and on top of that, they also reached the Europa League final where they only lost on penalties, so it seemed like the Giants were finally Giants again. But things changed in the 2021-2022 season. Form dipped and Ole was sacked. Erik ten Hag came in, took United to a 3rd place finish in the Premier League, and also helped them break their trophy drought with the EFL Cup. On top of that, he also took them to the FA Cup final. So yeah, once again United were back, but the very next season they found themselves in 8th place in the Premier League, but they somehow still finished with silverware, beating Man City to win the FA Cup. Now, despite the fact that Ten Hag was winning trophies, fans were unhappy with the league performance and the style of play. So Sir Jim Ratcliffe came in and started to make a lot of changes, starting with the manager. Ruben Amorim came in midway into the 2024-25 season with a new style and led United to their worst finish in Premier League history. But at the same time, he also led them to the Europa League final without losing a game, so it was rather confusing. In all of this, the man stubbornly stuck by his unique system in spite of the overwhelming pressure from everywhere, and it finally seems to be yielding results. And that right there is one of the main reasons fans feel a little more confident now than they did under Ten Hag, for example. The Dutchman always found a way to win trophies, yes, but there was no identity or unique style of play, so it just wasn't sustainable. You really couldn't build a dynasty like that, and while United want to win trophies, they also want to build success that's sustainable. Amorim has come in with a distinct identity and unique style of play, and while it seems like it might have taken some time to inculcate these ideas and get his players to play how he wants them to, they now seem like they're on the right path. The best clubs in history always had a distinct style. Pep's Barcelona, Ferguson's Man United, Arsene Wenger's Arsenal. They all had an identity. So, establishing an identity is always a brilliant first step. If Amorim manages to get this nailed on, he just might be able to repeat what we recently saw Mikel Arteta do with Arsenal. So, will we say Manchester United are back? Not just yet, but if they keep going like this, the remontada could really be much closer than anyone might have anticipated. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Man United are back? What more do you think they need to do to return to old glory? Where do you think they'll finish on the Premier League table this season? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notifications so you never miss out on new content. Catch you in the next one. Bye!
Do you want to make money with affiliate marketing? Join the Goal90 Shop affiliate program and start earning today. Get your unique affiliate link and exclusive discount coupon to share with your audience. Every sale made through your link earns you a 10% commission. No limits, just real earnings. Don't miss out. Turn your influence into income now.